I'd like to show you my arrangement of O Tannenbaum from my Christmas Wish card and CD. And it's most of the arrangement. There's a little fancy part here that I'm not playing, so if you're ambitious, you can get the complete arrangement on my website, murielanderson.com, on the sheet music page. But the first part is really remarkably easy because I put it in an alternate tuning. So it's almost like Dadgad, but it's Dad Fad, D-A-D, F-sharp, A-D, with a capo on the 4th fret. And I choose the 4th fret just because I think it sounds good. There's no particular reason. It just kind of rings there. So in an open, without a capo, it would be tuned D, A, D, F-sharp, A, D. And with that tuning, I thought, well, I'll see how much can I do with open strings. So I've got this little introduction. So I'm just plucking 3 open strings and the bass string, 6, 5, 4, and then I'm doubling that same note up there just to give it a little extra push on that, on the 5th fret of that 5th string, and then I'll move it down to the 4th fret. So that little introduction, all open strings, 5th fret, 4th, and then you have what would look like an E7th if you weren't tuned funny here, and then everything is right there. The second measure is just that E7th looking chord, and you're back to your open. And yeah, this time I just play that open on the 3rd string to the 4th fret. And then this time I go to the E7th shape and add the 2nd fret on the 2nd string, and then also on the 1st string. Then move your finger down, so you've got just the 2nd and 1st frets, this little chord. Again, all open strings, where the melody begins. The next chord, just 2nd, 1st, open, 2nd. Just the 4th fret, one note. And this time, just for a little variation, you can play this with any 2 fingers you want, 4th and 5th frets. And then again, you play these whatever fingers are comfortable. You've got the 2nd fret and the 1st fret. 2nd fret, open, 1st fret. Slide that up 2 frets, and then you've got both on the 5th fret with that open string in the middle. And now this part right here, again, you can finger that whatever way is comfortable, 4, 5, 5, 5. And then there's your chord again with the 1st string, 2nd fret, 3rd string, 1st fret. Then open. Just one finger there again, open. Here's that chord you know again, 2, 1, open, 2. Just the 4th fret, 1st string. That's all repeated. Okay, so now's a nice time to do the melody in harmonics. So I play it 12 frets higher than my capo, so that then that ends up right up here, 4 frets higher than the 12th fret, since I'm capoed up. And I'm doing those as, you know, harmonics, just touching that spot with the index finger and plucking with the ring, because my thumb is going to be playing bass notes. So this comes right out of the harmonics course, one of the basic techniques. And then I finger the 2nd fret from the capo, and then move up 2 frets with my right hand, and then back to the 12 frets higher again, move up 1 fret, And then I've got a bass note moving, and right here with the, I go to the, what would be the 14th fret from the capo. And then I like to do this as a pull-off. So again, this is another technique from the harmonics course. So I'm up 1 fret higher than what would be the halfway point, right? And then when I pull this finger off, I move my finger on my right hand to 1 fret lower. So when it does the pull off with my left hand, I'm again in the halfway point. It's like this. And then a regular chord. And open strings now again. Now the 2nd fret on the top string and 4th fret on the 5th string. And then moves to this 4th fret on the top and the 3rd fret in the bass. So that makes a really pretty chord there when you add the 3rd fret on the 2nd string. And then take it back off again. Now you've got a walking bass here. You've got the this chord that we've done before with together with the 2nd fret in the bass, and then just walks up. Everything's open except 4th fret, and now you've got the 5th fret on the top string, and as well as the bass, and the 2nd fret here, and then an open string walks you into this next chord, 4th and 1st fret, and open bass. So I'll do that little walking thing again for you, starting with the beginning of that measure. And then as a reward, we get to go back to the open string beginning. And a little different variation of the intro, just 2 notes on the 4th fret here. Both on the 4th fret again, 2nd fret. And then you're back to the section that has the melody in the bass. And a little harmonic. And I just lay my pinky finger just straight across that fret and just pluck. That would be 12 frets higher than the capo, of course. And then your melody with your thumb in the bass. And then here, sometimes I like to go to the melody in the top just for that chord, just because it's pretty. If you want to, you can keep the melody in the bass by putting the 4th fret in the bass on that 5th string. So either way, here's the way that I play it. And then melody in the bass again, harmonic. Open. Little melody now is back in the treble. So that's now you've got a 3rd fret in the bass in this section. Another, just a variation to that melody. And then there's that chord that you've had before, the 2nd fret in the bass. 1st open, 2nd. 1st fret in the bass. Then walks up to the 2nd fret. And then you've got just the 1st and 2nd frets. Walking, still it walks down with the bass. And then chord shape. You can finger it whatever way is comfortable for you. One way that I found that lets all the notes ring is take that second finger, scoot it down one fret, so that's on the first fret and second fret. Then you can use the rest of the fingers to grab those other notes in the chord. So then everything is let ring. If that's a little too awkward for you, you can let go of one of the notes in there just to get the melody. And then you've got another walking bass, fourth fret in the bass, and then that walks up to the first and the fourth frets in the top. And back to your open string, so first and second frets to open. And at this point, there's the fancy section that I'm leaving out in this arrangement, but let's go on to the next little section, and that's just with the melody up there in thirds on the top, and then bass notes are open and then walks up again, so that's the 7th and 9th fret higher than your capo, and slides down 2 frets, and then you have what looks like a little D chord up in 5th position, according to the capo. So that's all up there, and then just grabs up 2 frets higher again. And now you've got a nice little variation to that melody that comes with a 4th fret in the bass, and both on the 2nd frets here, 5th and the 2nd strings on the 2nd fret. Now bar across the 5th fret, and you've got the 7th fret for your melody note, and then a straight bar all the way across the 4th fret. And let go of everything except just that 4th fret on the 1st string. And now you've got a big walking bass here, so you've got, again, 3 parts going on. You've got this chord in the middle, and then the 2nd fret on either side, and walks up to 4th fret on the top and bottom, open strings in the middle, and then slide up 1 fret higher to the 5th fret, and you've got to do a little bar on the 2nd fret to get those, and then everything's open for the next 2, and then your chord here is 2nd, 1st, 4th, and then the bass moves up, and that finishes off with that. I'll do that little walking bass again for you. So you've got all your fingers down here on the 1st and 2nd frets, open, and then it goes back to a little part from the introduction. On the 4th fret, 5th and the 2nd string, and there's a little tag now. So you've got the 2nd fret on both of these, 1st fret and 2nd on the 5th string, 5th fret and 2nd fret, and an open string in between, and then 2, 1, and 4 frets. And then this ending chord, this would be 9 frets higher than the capo on the 2nd string. It just gives a little different inversion. And then that harmonic chord, I just try to tip my pinky so that it's pretty straight across. You have to maybe bring your arm around a little bit for that. And just arpeggiate across. Everything but the 6th string, which is still ringing from the chord before. So I hope you enjoy that, and if you want to do the full version with that extra little fancy part in it, you can go to murielanderson.com and go to the sheet music page. And oh, blatant plug here. That's from the Christmas Wish. It's a Christmas card with a CD inside with instrumental carols. So if you have any questions, just drop me a line on my website or my Facebook page, and hope you can check out some other TrueFire courses too. Those are always great fun. And wishing you a Merry Christmas.